All right, my people, now welcome to my channel. This is Maureen Gist. This na interview where Ned Nwoko grant concerning her intake meet Regina Daniel. E get some part where be say im speak Igbo. I go like to explain wetin im talk for that part when he speak Igbo. In the talk of how the North then their tradition, their culture allow them to marry more than one wife, marry plenty wife. Come they give analysis say some of them marry like four wives. Those four wives go born maybe like five children. Yeah, one man go get like 25 children. Then when you come to the east, because of this Christianity, when they bring come, say our culture before in those days, before the invention of before the missionary carry Christianity come, say our forefathers and they marry plenty wife and the population they expand. Say but because of this Christianity now, e don make a lot of people they marry only one wife, thereby making all these girls then they roam about the street, say they no get husband, say that nobody is helping them. And then the population of the north versus the south, say the difference too much, the margin too much. Say in the next 10 years, say the way dem go take big pass the Igbos no be small. So my people, what are your thoughts? What una think about this whole thing? How una see this whole thing where Ned Nwoko dey talk? The thing really makes sense? Yeah, I go say it makes sense, but for me, it makes sense in the sense that if you want to talk on traditional aspect of it, but because of the Christianity now, everybody now one man, one wife, and nobody go want to share in husband with any no woman for like to actually share in husband with another woman. Now the truth be that. So my people, how una see this whole thing when they talk? So they come ask am concerning the seventh wife. He say Regina no say una hear everything now. So this one, what would they talk seventh wife? Regina Ned Nwoko never stop. He never stop. So Regina they ready, because anytime, any moment from now, one day Ned Nwoko fit wake up from sleep, go tell Regina say, he go tell all im wife say he don't see another wife, he go bring them come. Say because even the Regina no say in love children. So he no get as Regina want take born. If he like make e born in intestine, he no go fit meet up the number of children wey be say Ned Nwoko dey find. So Ned Nwoko need more children. In the process of needing more children, he go need more wife. Na the truth be that. So he say he no be say he date Regina. Say all im wives there, no one in date. Say now within 3 weeks when he see Regina, now he take marry am. A lot of fans now don come dey blast Regina mama. Say according to wetin Ned Nwoko talk, he say Regina mama and im brothers and im sisters, im siblings, then go Ned Nwoko house go do tourist. Na there na Ned Nwoko take see them, come take see Regina, from there come marry am. So people come dey say Rita Daniel, which is the Regina mother, na im program Regina like that go there so that because e know say Ned Nwoko na polygamist, e dey marry plenty wives, so that make Ned Nwoko marry im own daughter join for the whole thing. Say everything wey be say e happen, so na mama Regina na im program am like that. So my people, what are your thoughts? What do you think about this whole thing? For me, Regina is living her life, and Ned Nwoko, wetin Ned Nwoko do for me, when you say you want to marry plenty wife, you should be able to take care of them, just as the way Ned Nwoko dey take care of him wives. Kudos to him. Now the truth be that, kudos to him, because every of him wife and him children, no one they lack. They are all doing well. This is polygamy for you. And this one better pass the one be say they get the kind marriage where be say some kind women they enter. Person when he be say he there for polygamous home better pass you 101 times. So Ned Nwoko they try for that aspect. Say if they treat in wife them, that is if they take care of in wife and in children, no one they lack. That is how polygamous should be. Just as Ned Nwoko polygamist be. Now so polygamy is supposed to be. Where be say you go come out, take care of your wife and your wives and your children. Nobody go lack. No be say people go marry two wives. One go they suffer, one go they enjoy. No way. So for those people where be say they want to imitate Ned, they want to be like Ned, they want to marry more wives, make una ready o, make una ready the way be say Ned Nwoko ready. They take care of him wife and him children. No one they lack anything. Now so polygamy supposed be. No be all those kamoka polygamy where be say when they don't marry all sort of wife, then come finish. Now so then go they buy each other, they windshield each other anyhow. No. They where money the enjoyment they nobody they windshield everybody. Everybody they cut the national cake, they eat and wella. So my people, oh, how una see this matter? Leave your comment for comment section. If you never subscribe, make you hit the subscribe button.
Our marriage is solid. Our marriage is based on understanding and respect over time. I met her and I liked her. We married within 3 weeks. Yes, within 3 weeks. I married all my wives within some period. I don't believe in dating anybody to marry them. Don't date anybody you want to marry. Marry them. When you marry them, you begin to fall in love from within the marriage. You know, even in my own culture, as it were, as a kid in the 60s, people, they were not dating. They will marry. In arranged marriages, family to family, they choose a wife. And then most girls were expected to be virgins when they get married. And they build a family from there. And because they didn't know each other before they got married, there's a lot of excitement, a lot of learning to do. And but Regina and I is a story that is interesting because before I met her, I didn't know about her. I don't watch movies, never watch movies. I met her the first time when she came to my house with her mother and her siblings because my place in Delta is a tourist place. They came to look around and I liked her and that was it, you know. So whether I marry another wife or not, she knows it can happen. I come from a very polygamous environment myself. I love children, so I want more children. And she knows this, and my other wives, they also know it. So we see what happens in the future. Umwani do everywhere. Umwani do everywhere. That's why at night, you have a lot of them know zone 4, zone 5, zone 6. As na fabo ashawo. Obro ko fa na facho ima ashawo. Open economy, they are good for them. These are the ills of the society now that but as one man, one woman. Before the advent of Christianity, our tradition Igbo tradition allow for many wives and children, of course. That determines the size of the wealth you have, isn't it, in those days? So you see an average Northerner marrying 2, 3, 4. They're helping the women. They're helping the society. But the fallacy of it all is that, yes, religion and Christianity doesn't allow that in the South. And yet, the average Southern man with 10 girlfriends, you know, so you don't, the irony is so stark. I love my culture. My culture as I know it. Not as they're trying to dilute it now. You know, I love culture. Igbo culture is wonderful and should be promoted the way it has always been. You know, but even looking at that, look at even your population in Nigeria. Don't look at the economy of marriages, what I call economy of marriages. You as an Igbo man, you have one wife. And maybe you have 4 children. Onye Ugu with 4 wives. Each wife with 5 children. That's how many? 25 children. In the next 10 years, 20 years, you can look at the population. Just imagine the population of Onyugu, Ndiugu, and Ndibo. What it will be in the next 20 years. The population will be like 1 to 5, isn't it? Because of the disparity. Assuming that we are the same now, I'm just trying to say, but we're not. The gap is getting bigger and bigger. And Igbos will never catch up because of this self-imposed restriction.